Alright, so I talked about Snow White and Pinocchio, and now I'm going to talk about the third Disney film in the animated canon, Fantasia. Now, this one was and is still, I think, a revolutionary movie because it's not a film with a narrative like the last two were, and this one is just video segments and clips of an orchestra playing while showing animation, whether if it's a story of animation or if it's just sounds like images that would be like sounds you would hear in your head, or how you interpret how it looks if you weren't watching. And that is really cool, and I don't know if I've ever seen that replicated again in Disney films besides Fantasia 2000. This is a really grand and really interesting movie. And like I said, it's one that I think doesn't get a lot of recognition because it's one that is not a full narrative or a long narrative that's the same and continuous. It's literally mini narratives or just, like I said, images that like you could picture in your head because of the music and how it sounds. And I think that's really, really awesome and really makes this one of the best Disney movies too, but it's one of the ones I always forget about just because I think I just take it for granted being this kind of thing. Like, it doesn't have a narrative to it, and it's one that makes me not remember it as well. But all of these segments, I think, are really cool. I really like the ones everybody mentioned, like The Sorcerer's Apprentice with Mickey Mouse and Yin Sid. That one's awesome. And, like, the one with Night at Bald Mountain. Like, these are all really cool segments that, to me, all work well on their own, but they're really cool showing all of them off together. And they're using all classical music, too. And it makes it feel grand and epic, and it works on a scale that I think Disney does fantastically with music and score. And this is one of the best in terms of using music for this. And I think that they do a great job with every segment showing, like, this is how you would probably picture it in your head with the sound. And with all the animation, which I think is really cool and really wonderful, and it just shows so many different types of animation, like with characters, or like I said, with just little images. I think that this is a really awesome Disney movie, and it's one there's not really much else to say about it. It's just literally that. It's got a lot of cool segments to it. It's a very cool idea that I have not seen replicated besides the sequel. So I think that this is one that I always forget, but overall it really still is and stands as one of Disney's most unique and creative and revolutionary ones out of the bunch.